You know, I never get tired of that song. That's by my friend Crawford, aka Noarians. I've been using that song ever since the Japan days. Really do like it. Welcome. We're having a little impromptu session here. In fact, this is probably, although I do this every morning for the solitude transcription. Let me dim that down just a little bit. That's probably better. I'm doing this only. I haven't done this yet, really, in the new house, and this kind of this evening format when I don't have a particular agenda. Although I do have a couple of things to talk about. But let's go ahead and get started. So it's a really, really nice evening. It's one of those, you know, when you look back on life and you go, there you go. That's the memory you want to have. It's memories like this. Last night was like that too. Um, Emily was out last night working, and I had just Yumiko and I home alone, and she made a really nice dinner. Really, really enjoyed that. It was a really memorable evening. I like that. And tonight it was a good day at work. Yumiko had a pretty rough day of it. And Emily is had a lot to share tonight, so it was really nice to hear more about what's going on in her life. And what's on my mind tonight is that I have this coming Friday off. Tomorrow will be 2 full weeks for me at the new job. I'll be finishing my second week. Really really getting into it. And I got one of the project assignments today. I got to learn more about it. And I'm very excited about one of the projects. I'm excited about all of them, but one in particular. But the thing I wanted to share was my plans for Friday. Friday will be a day off for me. And I was trying to think about what I might do. Especially because I have 3 new principles to add to the good life. And usually when I have an objective or a principle to add to the book, I take a trip to Siberia to sit under the writing bridge and write it out. And I was thinking about doing that on Friday, but I was entertaining the idea of maybe doing it a little bit differently. I live in the desert now. I don't have to go to the desert. And I was thinking about maybe exploring a little bit of my local area here. Some of the desert hikes to see what they might be like, get the tenor and character of the desert here. So I brought up Google Earth. Let's make that a little bit bigger. And even bigger still. There we go. And let's zero in a little bit on the location here. While we're at it, let's have a little Japan sound. Well, Japan sound? You know what I need? I need some desert sound. Yeah, that's what I need. Why not? Let's have a little Japan rainy drizzle. It was a rainy day yesterday. So this is kind of our rainy... Oh my gosh, who's messaging me right now? Oh, I'll tell you a funny story. Let's see who's messaging me. Great. Just give them a positive. This is the same one that's a funny story. Is that loud? Let me see if I can deafen that just a little bit. Oh, and there it ends. Let's try a little Japanese spring mountain. Ooh, isn't that nice? So Pirate Bay says, "Hi, sir. How are you? I'm very good, thank you." Pirates Bay. Hope I'm pronouncing that. Kind of makes sense. Pirates Bay. I'm good. Thank you for asking. So earlier I was sitting on the stairs at the bottom of the. Let me bring this back up. I was sitting at the bottom of the stairs. Emily was talking to Yumiko. They have a really neat little office area now together. They have it's almost like I should send you guys. I should post a photo here. We bought really nice matching her and her end desks, and they've got a big space. Just like I have this big space now for myself. The first time I've had my own space since I was a kid. And they've got their space, but Yumiko, even though Emily has a room, she's sharing the space with Emily. She's got her and her matching desks, and so Yumiko's working in her workstation because we both work from home now. And Emily was sitting in her station, and they were speaking in Japanese, blah blah blah, all kinds. And I was desperately. I was standing in the kitchen first, and then I walked over and I sat on the stairs, and I was trying to follow along what they were talking about. And let's have some more sound. How about a little? No, not that. Not that. Where did I put it? I got some cool new sounds. Is it here? Oh, there it is. There we go. Here's some rain in Thailand. That's a little loud, huh? Reduce that volume down a little bit. That's kind of nice. So, they were talking, I think in Japanese you say para para, going away. And I was trying to follow what they were saying. So I moved over and I sat on the bottom of the stairs with Ollie or Rudy in my hands. And I was following along, and I interjected with my little thing, and they, when they realized I was following along, they switched to English so I could follow along. And just then, the same person that messaged me, which is the realtor, messaged me about some appliance repairs that we want to have done. And then it was coming to my ear because I had my earphones in, my little AirPods. And Emily had got up to walk over to do something, and as she was walking up to me, she was telling me something. And Siri says, you've got the following response from the realtor. And Siri was listening, and everything that Emily said, Siri heard it and said, do you want me to send this message to Joshua, the realtor guy? And I'm like, no, Siri, because it was a really, really weird stuff that Emily was saying, very just context sensitive stuff. You need the context to get it. And I'd already sent a dirty photo to the realtor once, and I needed to not do that, not impugn my character. That whole dirty photo. It wasn't a dirty photo. It was a not even R-rated photo, but it was a photo that I shouldn't have sent. It was one of those cases where I meant to send it to Molly, and I sent it to the realtor. And I got this response back like, I'm so confused. Yeah, I would be. And I felt really bad about that. Anyway, so I think I told my story. Let's get back. Here comes Ollie. You can see Rudy is right there. Now, Ollie's got his own bed that's usually over here, but Rudy peed in it earlier, so it's in the washing machine getting dried right now. Sorry you haven't got a place to sit. So what I was going to show you was, let me make that go away. Here's Google Earth. Let's kind of zero in on the rough area where I live. See how this is the Los Angeles area here. I don't think you can see my cursor. Maybe you can. Maybe someone could give me a shout out. Let me know if you can see my cursor. Where it's kind of, this is the San Diego area here, and here's the greater Los Angeles area here. Oh, now my wife's messaging me. What's she saying? Yes, it would. Let's do that. Anyway, you can kind of really easily see from here where the desert is, right? I mean, it's very clear that the desert is this, darker, the tan area, and then the darker area here is the forests. This is the Salton Sea down here. And then where I live now, I'm still not always sure where I think I live. Oh yeah, I live over here. I live near this lake. Hold on, let me get a piece of popcorn. Diamond Valley Lake. And if you're wondering about that road that I took, that awesome motorcycle ride a couple weeks back, it was on this road right here. You go down here, take a right here on this I think this is called State Street, and you go right along here, and right at the end of State Street, here's where the twisties start. Twist, twist, twist. And then the road just goes nuts going down here. You can see all this really beautiful ride. And then down a little further, it gets really awesome. It's called the Anza Highway. Right in through here is quite nice too. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to show you. So in the area where I live, there is this. Hold on, am I in the right place? Oh yeah, here it is. This mountain right here. Let's kind of scoop back. What do y'all think of this? I can see this out my bedroom window. I guess it's called Double Butt Mountain. It's not big, but I think it's going to be a tough climb. I would actually approach it from here. All of this area here is kind of, there's no place to park really. I can walk here I could probably walk here from my home, which would eliminate the need to park anywhere. This is really, really rough and steep, and there's this one part up here. Oops. Right here. Right up here. That looks interesting right here. It's a granitic mountain. And even though there's a road up there, of course I wouldn't take the road. What does that look like? Does that look like a trail right there? What do you think? Is that a trail? Oh. I lost a piece of popcorn. Look at this part over here. No, I could walk up this road, maybe. Let's see. Although I don't like following roads. Now, I did already do a little reconnaissance. I did explore it, and I did discover this area right here. This is way too civilized for my taste. And there was a big sign right here that said, "Stay the heck out of here." I think there's even a gate there. Does that look like there's a gate? I did see a sign, though. Yeah, see, there's a gate right there. And there was a sign that said, "Stay out." But there's nothing to stop me from parking right here and going in that way, right? So what I would need to do is go up here. Oh, I remember there was a place that there was an access point that I saw. It's right. Let me think about this. me get my bearings. Okay, this is the spot. I think I know how to do. Oh, okay, I know how to do this. I got it figured out. Here. So here's the mountain. Let's spin around here. Because I went up and I checked this area out. I rode my motorcycle around this mountain once already. Do you see right here? This residential area right here? It's an old photo. All of these plots now are chock full of homes all through here. Actually, I've got a roll down desk right over here on my over here that I was actually just reconnoitering the area, and I motored up in. I was in my daughter's car, and I motored along here, and the house that's built right there had it in front. So I took it in 2 trips. You know what I can do? Oh, Emiko's more messaging me again. No, she just liked what I said. Here's what we do. I already checked it out. We can park right here. No questions asked. Or right over here. Let's take a look. What looks like the best way to get in there? Let me. Okay, this looks like a great opportunity. Look at this. All through here, there's no fence, there's no nothing. It's just a little road butts up against the mountain, and there's a clear road that goes all the way to the top. Now, does this road actually, look at that, extends from there. That's the one we saw the gate on earlier. So I could, if I wanted to, follow this up, but that's no fun, right? Where's the fun in that? Wouldn't it be better to maybe start over here, go up here, and then go up this canyon right here, go up through this, you know, this thing. Oh, look at that. Is that a trail? Sure enough, huh? Look at that. I'm not really interested in taking any trails, though. Well, let's follow that trail and see if it has anything interesting. I know there's like several hundred mines in this area that are, and like 80% of them are abandoned. Nico's messaging me again. So that trail begins right here, goes up and up and up. What happens here? Looks like is that reaching kind of a summit of some sort? What happened now? Oh, ground level view. So it kind of looks like it goes over this ridge. Look at this. You see this trail down here? There's another residual of a trail. This looks like it would be a rough one. Is that really a trail? Look at that, going across like that. I don't know. But this seems to go up and over this notch. Then what? Looks like it goes over here. Doesn't look like it takes over again here. And then there's kind of like a little summit right here. I wonder what the view looks like. So I can see my house from here. And how close are we to the top now? Hi, Ollie. Come here, buddy. Well, I think the dog wants to play, so I better go do that. So we have reconnoitered the mountain a little bit. I think we found an axe. Where'd the dog go? Oh, he's checking out the popcorn. I think we found a point of egress. Isn't that what they mean when they say entrance? Where we could actually access this mountain. And I'm going to explore it a little more. And on the day after tomorrow, I think I'm going to give it a try. But for now, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for joining me. Remember to be safe, but not too safe. And until next time, bye-bye.